Hello my friend, this is Veronica Patik. Welcome on my YouTube channel. It's Saturday today, day 23 of my video journey. And yes, today I'm going to share with you how I spend my time relaxing and mostly just coming down after a very busy week. And now I'm going to attend a weekly session of Kabbalah lessons with friends, with beginners. I am in a youth group. Join me during the day and I hope you will get inspired. See you soon.
And before we actually start, do we have anyone who is attending that takes you up from the very, whatever you state you are, to the state of the connection with Creator? So it's really great things that we discuss about it and we study these items of Bash.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, that would be an honor as always. Thank you. Okay. This is a group of people who have gathered in a certain place under a certain leader to be together. With superhuman courage, they face up to all those who rise against them. Indeed, they are brave men with a strong spirit. They are determined not to retreat 1 inch.
Who goes first?
You?
What's the state when we connect all together? I think it's a joy, a state of peace and love and relax and trust. This is what I feel. Kinga, you are next.
Okay. So I found it when I was experimenting.
Hi friend. 1 or 2 hours ago we finished the weekly Kabbalah lesson, youth group. And yes, I still have a feeling of presence in that space. And I can give permission to myself to share something important. Because, we live our life on this planet and we reach to a point, everybody at different stages of our life, when we ask ourselves why we are here, who are we, what's the meaning of our existence, and so on. And we, of course, look for answers in religion because our parents, and it was, something that we were taught that we can find answers in religion. But we, as from my observation and understanding, we are all different people at different levels of evolution, of intellectual and not only but emotional evolution, spiritual evolution. Why? Because we are living on this planet in different, many lives. I strongly believe in reincarnation and I know our soul is eternal and it comes on this planet over and over again. And in every life we ascend bit by bit. And this period we are existing now, this time, is very special because many people already are very advanced souls. I mean, there are people with whose souls are very advanced, with a high level of ascendance. And we can experience that since our childhood, we can feel that. And depending on what is our level of spiritual evolution from our past life, we can experience our life in this life. And sometimes, and not sometimes, the way we and the place we are born, the family, environment, culture, everything is the perfect environment for our spiritual growth and ascendance, even though sometimes it looks like it is an unhealthy family or disbalanced, energetically, emotionally disbalanced parents, or maybe our teachers at school were violent and were treating us without respect, which didn't happen to me. I know I witnessed how other children were treated at school. I was a very well-behaved and smart student at school. Teachers used to have respect towards me. I was not affected at school. I was affected by how our children were treated in my presence. And then our relationships. Everything we go through in life is meant to be for our spiritual ascendance and evolution. And we don't accept that. When we don't accept that, we go through pain. That's difficult for us. We can't believe that God is kind, compassionate, and God is unconditional love. We can't accept that. But if we are brave enough and we take actions, we connect with people, we pray, we connect with nature, gradually we can overcome those difficult situations. And when we look back, we see that we had an amazing and a huge spiritual growth through our life challenges. And what I speak about that, because we go into religion, and very often religion teaches us some concepts that are not anymore useful for us because of our spiritual evolution. For example, I speak about different types of personalities very often in my videos. If you will make a research in psychology, you can see that there are mainly 4 categories of people: psychopath, border psychological disorders, neurotic people, and psychologically healthy people. And majority of us, we are within these 2 categories in the middle: border psychological disorder, personality disorder, and neurotic people. And we are almost half of them on the planet. And when we go in religion is designed for border people, or because in religion they teach you to give, to offer, to submit, to be kind always, and it is related to people who are have personality disorders because of their traumas they experienced in the past. They are disconnected with their true self, true essence, and because they live in a huge fear, because they don't trust into this world. They want to protect themselves, and when they protect themselves, they want to control everything what is around them in order for them not to get hurt. And this comes from their early childhood traumas. So all those religions are designed for this type of personalities, if you will look from above. But when we teach people who are neurotic, people who are more mature psychologically, and they suffer of their lack of self-esteem, self-confidence, anxiety, all these people, they are not in the spectrum of fear as such, of to control other people in order to not get hurt, but they have a fear to express themselves. They have a fear to be who they are. And when we teach those people from neurotic category all these concepts of being giving, submissive, we criticize them, then that healthy seed in them is dying, because they have a certain degree of connection with self. And when we judge and criticize and blame through religion, yes, it's happening through religion, then those people, they shut down within themselves and they get lost, very often depressed. And that happened to me as well. And with my partner, we used to study the same philosophies, but the perception and understanding of all those philosophies were absolutely different. The way I perceived and experienced those knowledges through my system was different from the way my partner used to experience and understand them. He used to understand them at the intellectual level and give them a mental interpretation. And very often he lied to himself, trying to to mimic something spiritual, which actually was a mental and an illusion about reality. For me, I was experiencing, I was feeling in my body everything I was studying, and I was experiencing because I was very open in my heart, in connections, and for me it was natural to be who I was. But when I let the religions who were designed for those border personalities to influence me, I got into a very deep state of depression because I accepted other people's projection on me, and I believed that I am that person with those negative qualities and negative desires and a lot of desires which I didn't have. I was were imposed on me and made me feel that I had those desires, if it makes sense for you. Why I raise this topic? Because today we were talking about how we have to separate two important things. Religion and corporeal reality is in one spectrum. We should not mix religion, philosophies, and other stuff and corporeal reality with spirituality, true spirituality. When we do that, then we get into trouble, psychological troubles. And I don't want to label people and say I'm not a qualified psychologist, but through my experience and through what I've studied, I know that it is important to have this clarity and know yourself, know and trust who you are. Yes, and we have to believe that we are in good sanity. And if we don't know that, then the world around us will tell us. People around us are the mirrors. What is the quality of our relationships determines what type of personality we are. Yes, very important thing to consider. And if we want to ascend spirituality, we have to join that trustful spiritual community and space and teacher who will indeed lead us to in a right and correct way towards our correction and healing. Yes, and this space I entered and I feel so much good and balance, and I can trust and I can address any question, and I know any question will be answered in a correct way, not in a vague spiritual fluffy way. We should test everything through our trust and through our feelings, if it feels good or not, if it feels right or not, through our values, through what we have, who we are, and stop missing and mixing and confusing all these elements of spirituality in our material world, because our ego is very tricky and he plays games with us. And if we are not raising our self-awareness, then it's damaging to ourselves and to other people. I hope I didn't confuse you, and if you don't have any problems on that topic, that's great. Maybe you are a mature, psychologically mature person and a spiritual ascended person. If you don't understand it and if you don't agree, yes, it's some work we have to do on that. For me, there is no better science or spiritual path than wisdom of Kabbalah at the moment. Yeah, during my life I was influenced by different philosophies and religion and teachers, and at the end I've realized that Kabbalah gave me that clarity about myself and about other people, and that is healthy. Yes, you can check the YouTube channel, a Kabbalistic YouTube channel of Bnei Baruch, by the way. Be clear on that, because there is a lot in YouTube which can mislead people. Yeah, okay. Now I want to have a rest because I was thinking about something, and my daughter cooked lunch for us and for me. And she's amazing. I love her so much. We were talking about relationships and the perception of each other in a connection, and how we have to give a feedback to somebody's behavior. And she liked it, because yeah, I think I will make a video on this topic, how to manage people's behavior in a healthy way for us and for them. That's gonna be interesting. Hello, my friends. That's Veronica. Welcome on my YouTube channel. I am so excited because I am inspired to speak about something very interesting. It's something on my mind which I have to speak out. And it is about the power of connection. What does it mean to be together? Salutare, prieteni! Bine venit pe canalul meu de YouTube, Manifestarea Vieții. Eu sunt Veronica Patic. În acest video eu vreau să vorbesc despre conexiune, despre calitatea conexiunilor noastre și cum noi ne simțim în aceste conexiuni. Hi, it's a 8:15. It's time to edit the video and to say goodbye for today. And I wish you a peaceful day, night or morning. See you tomorrow. Bye.